ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ओम नमस्ताराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री महेश्वराभ्यां नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः। श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः। श्री वेदव्यास महर्षि नमः। समस्त श्री रामचंद्र भक्तेभ्यो नमः। श्री रामायण महाशास्त्र आचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवद्दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकं स्मृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं तत्कृतभक्तानां समस्तरक्षणानां शक्तीनां दातृत्वद्वारा विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री मातुः देव्याः क्षमापण स्तोत्रस्य पारायणम् देवी अपराध क्षमापण स्तोत्र पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्रीराम नाम संकीर्तनम्। ओम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम। ओम नमोस्तु रामाय स लक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजाय नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चंद्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। अथ श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराण अंतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम किष्किंधा कांडम अथ चतुर्थीयः सर्गः। Dearest friends, straight away let us enter into our shastram, most profound, beautiful, all-inclusive Sri Adhyatma Ramayanam, which is a part of Brahmaanda Puranam given to us by Vyasa Bhagavan. In this, along with Sri Rama Katha, we are taught the values, we are taught the dharma, we are taught the Indriya Manadi Niyantrana, we are taught yoga, we are taught bhakti, we are also taught, most importantly, the Tattva Jnana, Atma Jnana, Moksha giving Brahma Jnana. It is only our readiness to study, our preparation to be able to study, and our willingness to practice enough. If these three are there, that we get the wisdom of it and grow in our life. Never ever expect the Lord, Guru, etc. to help us physically to avoid problems for long time. No. Their protection is by giving us the wisdom. So, whenever the opportunity of wisdoms that are coming in our life, understand that the God and Guru are showing us special graces. When we are taken care in the Bhautika Jagat with the material and the things and beings, remember that also blessing of Lord, but it is our zabardasti, forceful demand to the Lord, like a child. ये दो नहीं तो मैं तुमको मानूंगा ही नहीं। इन दिस वे जब जिद्दी करते हैं अहंकार से, तब जाकर भगवान हमको भौतिक वस्तु व्यक्तियों को देते हैं। But the one who leaves to the Lord, you give what is best to me. Bhagavan gives only the Guru and Satsanga, and through them the Shastra Jnanam. Through that Jnanam alone, we become freed from the self-created problems, self-sustained problems. We create problems and we sustain them. It's very, very important. Otherwise, there is no redemption in our life. So in this prasanga, yesterday, day before we saw, Vali Sugriva Yuddha, Vali killed, then he has his own akshepana to Bhagavan. Bhagavan has answered him. While he was satisfied with that, he prayed to the Lord for taking care of Angada and also remove the bana and touch him so that he can get to mukti. Bhagavan does so, thus Vali gets moksha. There is never a doubt regarding. Now comes the story of Tara. When all the Vanaras run and tell her, सारा वो लोग डर के मारे कि वाली डाइड, न अंगद को रक्षा करो, सारे किवाड़ बंद करो, of this Kishkinda Kanda, make Angada king, call all ministers and all. She says, yes, बाद में, first let me go. She ran to her husband who died there on the Ranabhumi. Now here lot of things to learn here. One great thing we have to learn from Tara in our life is, Tara never told Rama to take care of her husband Vali. Rather than she told Vali to become devotee of Rama. The biggest mistake we do in our Grahastha is we tell the Bhagavan to take care of our family members, but we never tell our family members to become a devotee. Because we are attached here and we take Bhagavan and Guru for granted as if they are our slaves that they listen to us. Yes, you have a faith in them, you have a Shraddha in them, therefore you pray. But you must know also there's other role to play, even to tell them. Otherwise, you pray to God, God will bless them and they are happy and doing all nonsense. And every time you do that only. And once in a while, stop praying for everyone. You pray for yourself, your spiritual growth. Don't be in that pseudo philosophy कि मेरे बच्चे खुश है तो मैं खुश हूँ, मेरे ये लोग खुश है, ये सब हम्बग है वो. They will never be happy with you. They are only greedy, selfish, and you will only suffer in trying to pacify them all through the life. You lose the wisdom and freedom. When we say these things, though they appear to be hard and bitter, but this is the only way we balance our life between Vyavahara and spirituality. Else, we are at loss. After all, why all these beautiful things Shastra tells? Is it not only for our individual, personal, and total and spiritual life to become beautiful? It's all for beautification only. A gardener does everything in the garden for the beautification of total garden as well as every pot, every plant and every leaf and every branch and every flower. Gardeners, the माली का जो दृष्टि है पूरा उस पे होता है. So to a guru like a mali, Bhagwan is like a mali, he takes care of society totality. For that sake only all these wisdoms are given. If you are large hearted, we will listen them in that perspective. If you are narrow minded with ego, we get offended and we don't listen these words of wisdom. And these words of wisdom are like the train or flight. Once it is gone, gone once for all. Train and flight you may change, but these occasions, opportunities won't come. Of timely learning the wisdom and growing. So what did Tara do? She told her husband, go and surrender to Rama. But the arrogant fellow did not listen. Then he died in the hands of Lord only. The Lord killed him from behind the tree. That is how happens in our life also. Many occasions, many cases. Therefore, we have to hold on to Bhagavan. We have to tell everybody around us to hold to Bhagavan. We should not tell Bhagavan what to do. भगवान ऐसा करो ना, आपने ना इनको ये दे दो. भगवान आपको पता नहीं ना, आप तो मेरी तरह एजुकेटेड नहीं हो, देफर मैं जो कह रहा हूँ कर लेना. एंड बाई मिस्टेक है भगवान और गुरु listens what we say, therefore we appreciate them. A guru, you are listening to me, therefore I certify that you are guru. I am appointing you for some minutes. The moment the guru says beta ऐसा नहीं ऐसा करना है, guru you are trying to teach me, trends have changed, I have appointed you 2 minutes back, now I am disappointing you by removing you from my mind as a guru. मॉडर्न यंगस्टर्स, मॉडर्न पीपल, कोई भी गुरु या बड़े अपने बात नहीं सुनते हैं तो उनको छोड़ दिया, और जो लघु लोग हमारी बात सुनते हैं उसके जाल में फंस गए. एंड इन दिस इंटरेस्टिंग वर्ल्ड, along with good people whom we don't listen, there are also other people Bhagavan puts around us who sweetly talk to us. Behind that sweetness is always poison. They only loot us, plunder us, and we don't recognize it. Till the last moment we don't recognize. People have their knack. किससे कैसे काम करवाएं और मिठे मिठे बातें बोलते हैं. देन हम उस पर फंस जाते हैं. और गुरु लोगों को सत्य बोलना आता है, मीठा नहीं. सत्य जैसा भी हो बोलेंगे, हम कोशिश करेंगे मीठा बोलने को, मीठे रूप में बोलने को. तो here she comes and cries and tells Rama, ki kill me also with the same arrow, do the Patni Danam, like Kanya Danam. Yesterday we heard all that. Let me go with him, and he cannot be happy even in Swarga without me. Is it not? ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. Never ever get caught up in these emotions. They are okay for some extent. If they are overpowering our wisdom, then understand such emotions are not any more ornaments to personality, they are only scars. Some ornaments are adding to the beauty of us. Some ornaments are scar only. These ornaments are the what do you call the emotions. Emotions are ornaments when there is a wisdom behind. Otherwise, they are only scars. So she talked all that. भगवान ने सोचा मेरे को पढ़ा रही है एकदम तत्वज्ञान starts. Before that, she even talks to Sugriva. Up now you are free from all enemy. Enjoy your kingdom and all. So this is how upsurge of the emotions come, whichever are there in the heart, in the immatured minds. Nothing wrong. Guru knows, like the doctor. When this patient is throwing up or anything, he knows the kachra bahar ja raha hai. Jane do. Like in first chapter, Arjuna threw up. First chapter is completely the vomiting of Arjuna. भगवान वॉज जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर हिम टू वॉमिट एवरीथिंग व्हेन एवरीथिंग हो गया आप मैं अपना दवाई देता हूँ ही गिव द एंटायर गीता ज्ञान here also Tara spoke sentimental emotional naturally when the wisdom is not there emotions rule our life rather ruin our life so her love for her him and all ये सब होता है देखो जो नेचुरली होता है उन दो बट बियॉन्ड नेचर इज देयर इज विजडम उसको अपनाओ फिर नेचर को कॉन्कर नॉलेज को नेचर बनाओ नेचर को नॉलेज को डोमिनेट करने नहीं देना लेट विजडम बी अवर नेचर लेट नॉट अवर यूजलेस स्टूपिड नेचर cover the wisdom or don't allow the wisdom to come generally we opt the second one to know all these things to withstand to all these and give up our ego and ready to learn and change accordingly calls for a great maturity that you do daily upasana to the Lord, namaskar. Don't ask from now on to the Lord for the bhautika material things. Ask Him for purity of heart, readiness to learn from Guru and Shastra. Ask Him to let that knowledge remain in my mind all the time. May I act according to this knowledge, O Lord. ऐसी बातें पूछते रहें in 10-12 lives of time, slowly we get tuned to Shastriya wisdom, which alone can liberate us because the purpose of that knowledge is only to liberate us. There's no other way. And we have experimented one life of not studying Shastra and using our own useless brain, and you see the consequences. Now try the other one. Study Shastra for 10 lives, live accordingly, फिर decide करो कौन सा ठीक है. And I tell you, Shastra is not understood in one day. First day, we come with ego to test the Guru, his way of talking, his language. For our 1 year goes in comparing this Guru, that Guru only. 5 more years take only for us not to sleep in the class. Thereafter only we start little registering, only to forget the moment we go out of class. Like the school children, घंटी बजाते ही ऐसे दौड़ते हैं कि they have gone out of the jail. In the same way, even government offices, you can see in all central government offices, I used to see them, कि 5:15 तक इतना सुनसान रोड 5:30 हो गयो लाइक ए वार का सायरन है people jump out and scooters cars buses auto itna dauda laga we also like that takes some time then only in the maturity through all these events only that we recognize wisdom as wisdom we recognize the need of wisdom we start adopting that too tentatively on the experimental basis little by little in the beginning like when you offer a food to a dog or anything पहले वो सूंघता है थोड़ा सा खाता है but then it knows that it is not harmful or it's good then it takes it so to the sadhaka in us jiva in us धीरे धीरे करेगा but all said and done all shastras gurus are the best well wishers their only purpose is to liberate us from our own ignorance and foolishness and consequent miseries thank you now Tara came then Bhagavan gave 4 slokas, great Tattvajnanam. Listening to that, even in that mood of dukkha, she became jignasu and asked for wisdom, the Lord. That is another glory of hers. She did not continue blaming Rama and Sugriva. She was just alert to listen to the words of wisdom. Then immediately she asked question, answering her in next 15-20 slokas. Bhagavan Rama gives the Upadesha regarding what is the truth reality Paramatma, what is the Jiva, what is this Deha Adi, and all our relativities. How long they are going to go with us, how much we have to give value importance to them, and what is beyond. What you see and what you feel and what you think is not enough. See beyond and see above through your intellect. दिस इज अबाउट दिमाग यूज करके बियॉन्ड एंड अबव भी देखना हमको आना चाहिए. Shastras give us to see beyond and see above. Without Shastra Jnana, we get cocooned in whatever the little ignorance we have, calling it as knowledge. Let us chant from this verse number 13 up to uh, ब्यूटीफुल थिंग 21 तक हम पढ़ेंगे. एक एक श्लोक का जो अभी होगा ना आपको, इफ यू आर रियली हैविंग दैट प्योर हार्ट, अनबयास्ड हार्ट, ईगोलेस हार्ट, ए चाइल्ड लाइक हार्ट एंड रेडीनेस टू लर्न एंड लिसन लर्न, विद दैट हार्ट आप सुनोगे ना, इतना फूलेंगे आप अपने अंदर के आनंद से. Because of wisdom, some fool is exam birthday is today, some patriotic person and all, तो आप भी फूल जाएंगे. इन हिंदी में फूलना या बिकमिंग फूल इन इंग्लिश, इट इज आवर चॉइस. हिंदी में फूल दो होते हैं ना, फ्लावर भी है और अंदर से फूलना. Great are these wisdoms. One prayer let us do from today. O Lord, my ego and my own notions may not become obstructions for the wisdom which you are giving me through this satsang and shastra and guru. ऐसा वाला प्रार्थना. भगवान तथास्तु कहो बाबा, आपके चरण हम पकड़ते हैं. कल का हमको भागवत में भी सेम टॉपिक विल कम इन द सेकंड क्लास, वेयर द चतुर्थ अध्याय, द्वादश स्कंध, वी आर डूइंग द आत्यंतिक प्रलय. So let us do it. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Shri Brahmana Purana Antargata Adhyatma Ramayana Shastram Kishkindha Kandam Tritiya Sargaha. Shri Mahadeva Uvacha Shri Rama Uvacha 13th onwards. Kim Bhiru Shocha Sivyartham Shokasya Vishayam Patim Patistavayam Deho Va Jivo Va Vada Tattvataha Panchatmako Jado Deha त्वं मां सरुधिरास्तिमान् कालकर्मगुणोत्पन्नः सोऽप्यास्तेऽद्यापि ते पुरः मन्यसे जीवमात्मानं जीवः तर्विनिरामयः. न जायते न म्रियते न तिष्ठति न गच्छति न स्त्री पुमान् वा षण्डो वा जीवः सर्वगतो व्ययः एक एवाद्वितीयोऽयम् आकाशवदलेप अवलेपकः नित्यो ज्ञानमयः शुद्धः सः कथं शोकमर्हति. तारा उवाच देहोचित्काष्ठवत् राम जीवो नित्यश्चिदात्मकः सुखदुःखादिसम्बन्धः कस्य स्याद् राममे वद. श्रीराम उवाच अहङ्कारादिसम्बन्धः यावत् देहेन्द्रियैः सह संसारस्तावदेव स्यात् आत्मनस्त्वविवेकिनः मिथ्यारोपितसंसारः न स्वयं विनिवर्तते विषयान् ध्यायमानस्य स्वप्ने मिथ्यागमो यथा अनाद्यविद्यासम्बन्धात् तत्कार्याहङ्कृतेस्तथा संसारोपार्थकोऽपि स्यात् रागद्वेषादिसङ्कुलः. See, same श्लोक. संसार स्वप्न तुल्यो हि रागद्वेषादिसङ्कुलः स्वकाले सत्यवद्भाति प्रबोधे सत्यसद्भवेत् तावत् सत्यं जगद्भाति शुक्तिकारकं यदा यावन्न ज्ञायते ब्रह्म सर्वाधिष्ठानमद्वयम्. These are all the Atmabodha shlokas of Adi Shankara, ditto taken from this Adhyatma Ramayana. Tulsidas ji and Shankara Bhagavan, because both are Shiva Bhaktas, the Shiva given Adhyatma Ramayana became basis for both of them. I believe so. I don't have any other proofs to give you, but because of studying all these three, interpreting them, knowing the meaning of them, that type of understanding. Okay, now the Panch Shloka. Mana eva hi samsaraha bandhaschaiva manah shubhe atma manah samanatvam etyatadgata bandhabhak. थोड़ा हेवी डोज ऑफ ज्ञानम है, बट लेना पड़ेगा. जितना बड़ा बीमारी है उतना बड़ा दवा लेना पड़ेगा ना. ऊपर बीमारी है, थोड़ा मलहम लगा दो, हो जाता. थोड़ा ज़्यादा है तो टैबलेट लेना पड़ता है, और ज़्यादा इंजेक्शन लेना है, और भी ज़्यादा है तो एडमिट होना है, और भी ज़्यादा ऑपरेशन, और भी ज़्यादा एडमिशन, what is called as amputation. Depending on the seriousness of disease, the treatment is there. The stronger are our egos, attachments, ignorances, the stronger doses of wisdom we should be ready to expose to, reserve to. Remember, at the physical level, dawai lena. At the intellectual level, jnanam lena. At the time of lena, it is so tough. The toughness, if you can conquer and take it, no, throughout the subsequent period, they help us. Is it not? When you take tablet, though it's better. But after that, when the tablet works and the diseases go away, don't we enjoy our own health? But if you say that kadva hai karke, that 1 minute misery, if you don't want to go through, then you will remain miserable throughout the day with that pain of disease. So too, going to the Guru, listening from him, the Tattva Jnanam, contemplating on it, understanding it, ready to practice. Who said they are easy? They are very tough, no doubt at all. मैं कह रहा हूँ बहुत मुश्किल है, बट येट उस मुश्किलात शब्द को साइड पे रख कर, you know, balancing ourselves, controlling ourselves, when we spend some 10-12 years with the Guru and listen all this knowledge, it will burn away the आगे आने वाले हजारों जन्मों का problems. That's we already seen in Bhagavatam also. When through bhakti make the Lord establish in the heart of 10,000 lives of sin also, he will burn away. Janmayuta Ashubham Dhunoti Krishna. Didn't we see? Same is here. It is tough, no doubt, but it is so useful also. After all, what is troubling is our own ignorance. First of all, what helps us free from our own troubles are the wisdom. And wisdom is not given, it is taken. You know, if it is given, I would have given long back. But people are not taking, therefore it is taken, not given. Wisdom, advice, guidances, they are not given, they are taken. Are we ready to take it? If we are ready, then we are helping ourselves. Start by the age of 15, 18, 20 only to start collecting wisdom. By the age of 50, you are thorough in your knowledge. Thereafter, dare not any happening, any being, anything can touch you to trouble you. You understand? That's the glory of Shastra Jnanam. And same Jnana, when you are using also for your Dhyana Adi Prakriya, you can even visualize the divine experiences, which is so lofty, so greater than this petty paltry Sukha Bhoga of the world, for which, like animals, like demons, we are misbehaving. ज्ञान पाना आसान नहीं, but ज्ञान का फल भी बहुत बढ़िया. Like any mango tree, it's not easy to plant that plant, make it grow, but then only you will get such sweet mangoes to eat. है कि नहीं? खेत जोत कर रोपाई करके ओ फारे पूरा फसल को उगाना मुश्किल ही है बाबा, पर तभी जाकर अनाज होएगा, खाना बनेगा, और हम खुराक पाकर खुश रह सकते हैं. है कि नहीं? दसो नेवर हेजिटेट टू गेन शास्त्र ज्ञानम. कीप इट एज अ रूल, दैट्स इट. कहीं भी जन्म ले भी हमें अपना शास्त्र ज्ञान पाकर हमको स्ट्रांग बन. वही शास्त्र ज्ञान है, बिकॉज शास्त्र आर इटर्नल, दे आर अपौरुषेय, दे आर गिवन बाय द लॉर्ड, दे आर देयर एज सपोर्ट ऑल द टाइम. Human beings are not all the time support to us. Like a guru, he will not be physically for all the time. Then when he goes away, what will happen? You can't change one guru, other guru, and all that. Shastra padhane wala guru is Sadguru, and that guru should say, hold on to Shastra and the Paramatma and truth and your sadhana. I am their only courier service medium. But the disciple should have that bhakti to Guru till he gets all the knowledge. Otherwise, without bhakti to that Guru, the ego in us will not allow the Guru giving knowledge to be received. It's the biggest problem. Is it not? Don't have any relative relation with the Guru. Don't also, and always keep the Guru in the highest pedestal. Because the familiarity breeds contempt, therefore the point of respect and reverence should not be frequented. Keep them little higher pedestal. Keep on receiving the wisdom with all your humility and humbleness. After all, this is all for us. Why the enemies are not outside? Our own ego is our enemy. Our own mind with its whims, fancies, and all its biasnesses are our enemies. तेलुगु में कहावत है, घर के चोर को कोई नहीं पकड़ सकता, ईश्वर भी नहीं पकड़ सकते घर के चोर. In the same way, our own ego and mind, which are the enemies, we can never recognize they to be enemy, but they lovingly talk to us and फंसाते जाते हैं. For these reasons, our gurus, shastras tell all these points. Catch them. Now, the Tara Vilapa, Tara Dukkha, Tara also spoke what she has to say. What Bhagavan said, 4 slokas, they are the base for the subsequent development of the topic. Adhyatma Ramayana is such a glorious text to you, given as a Vyasa, keeping in mind, giving us Adhyatma Jnana while going through Sri Rama Katha. First, Kim Bhiru Shochasi Vyartham. Oh, timid fellow, Bhiru means darpok. काय को रो रही है तुम? Husband's body is lying there. Still, the Rama has guts to say to Dara, don't cry. Kim Bhiru Shochasi. I'll explain this exhaustively. Let it take 2 days, doesn't matter. He is straight away saying, emotionally देखा जाए, ऐसा कैसे कह रहे राम जी? Kim Bhiru Shochasi, and he says, Vyartham Shochasi. Shokasya Avishayam Patim. Your husband doesn't deserve to become miserable for. This is the statement of fact. That will be explained by Bhagavan. You have to have patience to listen. So 2 things Rama has to convey. I'll tell you in the beginning only. There are 2 things. One, the body. Second is the embodied. Who is your pati? If the body is your deha, it is eternally, continuously changing. It is jada, it is nashvara. But if you take the embodied as the pati, he is Paramatma only. It is your own self. Bhagavan doesn't talk even about jiva much here. In a higher philosophies, Vedantas, direct, the truth is touched upon, jiva is not given much value. Because in discussions, talks, anything given value is registered by the people, then they take that as authority. Therefore, a highly evolved, matured speaker speaks very calculatively. Whether somebody understands good and truth or not, that is secondary. Primary is the untruth that fellows, the listener should not register. Otherwise, they become authority. The speaker become authority for that person to do something non-positive. Very careful. Therefore, Jiva is not touched much here straight away. So, Kim Shochasi Bhiru Vyartham. Okay. Then Shokasya Abhishayam Patim. Now the discussion. Patihi tava ayam deho va jivo va. Your husband is this body, are they embodied inside? Vada tattvata. अब मैं नहीं बोलता हूं, तुम सोचकर बताओ. No, whenever somebody in misery, don't teach them. If you don't teach them, if you teach them, they become more miserable and angry with you. Instead of that, make them think by asking questions. It's the highest wisdom of dealing with the people in the world. Ask them questions, let them think. In their thinking, they themselves come to the understanding. Finally, whatever we tell also, it should be appealing to them through their own thinking and understanding and acceptance. Then only they'll follow. That's why today in our Gita class to the youth we said, बेटा हम कोई गीता ज्ञान नहीं दे रहे हैं आपको, हम सिर्फ बोल रहे हैं. ये बोलना माध्यम बन रहा है आपको, आप ही के अंदर का ज्ञान आपके रिकॉग्नाइजेशन में आ रहा है. It's a fact. I'm not teaching you Bhagavad. I'm only becoming medium for your own knowledge to be revealed to you. Because nobody can teach anyone unless you are taught. अभी बताया ना, ज्ञान दिया नहीं जाता, लिया जाता है. So you think and tell. Tattvataha, who is your husband, this body or the embodied? And one thing is important, the embodied jiva was behaving through the body throughout life. Body was not talking. That is a wise person. When somebody dies, he will not go and do namaskar to the body. He may do it out of formality because everybody is doing. He knows जीवा यहाँ से पंछी उड़ गया, अब आँख बंद करके उनके लिए pray करो. That body is as good as any dry wood only or any of the dead matter only it is. These are all very high level truths to be taught right from childhood. Then only he will grow so much with wisdom, the youngsters. Now, only sentiments, emotions, attachments, making life so pathetically miserable and cocooned in that only, never wanting to come out, even though God gives every opportunity. We pray to God, God gives opportunity. We insult the God by not using those opportunities. And what is the opportunity? Learning through Shastras, the Jnanam. There is no other thing. So, Kim Shochasi Bhirutvam? Vyartam Shokasya Avishayam Pate? Patitava Ayam Deho Va Jiva Va Vada Tattvataha? Having said, now he is talking about Deha. It looks to be sentimental, emotional, but कुछ भी हो जाए सत्य सत्य होता है. पंचात्मकः जडो देहः. This body is jada. It is made panchatmaka means uh, panchatmaka, which has got the pancha mahabhutas as an atma. Prithvi, apaha, teja, vayu, akasha. Therefore, when a person dies, the jiva leaves the body. First, the vayu goes away, never to come back inside. Thereafter, slowly, slowly, the heat goes away. That's why thanda pad gaya, is gone cold. Challa badadu. In each language, they talk same language. First, the air stops. Then the heat goes away. Thereafter, slowly, slowly, the jala goes away from it. Then the matter body aspect goes into Arthu. Then what was the space occupied? That space is released into the total space, giving space for the other body to come later. Who was there inside here? The two beings were there inside. One, the Jiva, behind the Jiva, Paramatma. This Jiva goes in search of another house, another body. According to his Punya Papa Karma, he will given that place to be born with those circumstances, surroundings. It can be human body, it can be animal body, it can be bird. ये भगवान ही जानते हैं उसको. I don't know in what I was in my earlier life. I may be a donkey, a pig also. Who knows it? Thank God, God never makes me remember all of that. पिछले 10 जन्म का याद है पाना मेरे को. एक में जराफी, एक में मेंढक, एक में मच्छर, एक में राजा सम्राट. कुछ भी हो सकते हैं. अब देखो कंफ्यूज हो जाएगा. And all the people are there who are related to me. One of the big blessings of the Lord is forgetfulness. For you, earlier lives. For me, you forget whatever I told you yesterday, so I can repeat. In this way, the Jiva's Gati we must know. When you read the Garuda Purana, specifically they say, with this, when we don't expand our knowledge in a narrow manner, if we live life, we are causing harm to ourselves. Choice is again yours. ऐसा बोलकर हम छोड़ ही देते, पकड़ तो नहीं सकते. We don't want to catch also. We have our own better things to do. Is it not? आपको इच्छा नहीं सीखना जाना, मैं क्या करूं? मेरे को अपना काम है. Next thing he says कि पंचात्मकः जडः देहः. पंच महाभूति जिसका आत्मा है. आत्मा means matter. First about the body. Second is जडः. Is it clear? Third is त्वं मांस रुधिर अस्थिमान. All the sapta dhatus. है ना? त्वं मांस मेध अस्थि पुरीश, है ना? All this. मज्जास्ति मेध पलरक्त चर्म त्वगाह्वयै धातुभिरेभिरन्वितं पादोरुवक्षो भुजपुस्त पुष्टमस्तकैः अङ्गैरुपाङ्गैरुपयुक्तमेतत्. The deha. The more we understand deha objectively, the more we get detached from deha tadatmya. That is the biggest sadhana and the greatest solution. We have no other option than this. So made out of Panchamahabhuta, it is Jada, it has got these Sapta Dhatus in it. Then where from it has come? Kala Karma Guna Utpannaha. In earlier Kala, whatever were the karmas, Gana, according to those karmas and the gunas that are there in the Jiva, according to that, these Dehas are given. Tomorrow, same topic in our Yoga Darshana Shastra, when we talk the first of the 9 antarayas called as Vyadhi, we are going to study. याद है क्या सुबह क्लास में क्या हो रहा है? थोड़ा थोड़ा तो होना चाहिए. सो काल कर्म गुण उत्पन्न सह भी आस्ते अद्यापि ते पुरः. तुम्हारे सामने वो अभी भी है और पहले भी था. How important it is to understand Deha and objectify it. Only then I understand I am a Jiva given a place to stay in the Deha. And when my work is over, I vacate. The difference between Deha and the house is when we vacate a house, that house is given for rent for somebody. देह का ऐसा नहीं होता कि वंस इट्स ओवर, बिकॉज इट इज मेड फॉर ओनली यूज एंड थ्रो वाला, एक ही बंदे के लिए होता है, बाद में खत्म हो। स्केर्सिटी नहीं है ब्रह्मदेव को, एक ही देह सब जीवों को देने के लिए। ही कैन प्रिपेयर सो मेनी एंड गिव इट टू एवरी जीव, दैट वे टू ईच जीवा फ्रॉम मिलियंस ऑफ लाइव्स, हाउ मेनी देहास he might have made. That's what I said. Till the moksha comes, in future also, we'll go on shifting from one body to other. Some mere male, some female, some you become a raja, and somewhere you become mantri, somewhere a pauper you become, some educated pandita, कभी अज्ञानी, कोई कोई जन्म में सन्यासी भी बनेंगे, अगर मोक्ष नहीं पाया अगले जन्म में गृहस्थी होंगे। Nothing is certain. What is your mind? That is important. According to that and our past karma, Bhagavan goes on ordering Brahmadeva to make Deha and give us. So these are the things we have heard about Deha. Now what about the embodied inside of Manyase Jivam Atmanam? If you consider the Jiva inside this Deha as your pati or husband, there are answers to him. What it is? कि जीवः तर्हि निरामयः न जायते न प्नियते न तिष्ठति न गच्छति न स्त्री न पुमान् न षण्डः सर्वगतः अव्ययः एक एवाद्वितीयः आकाशवद् अलेपकः नित्यः ज्ञानमयः शुद्धः। एक जड़ी लगा दिया भगवान ने ऑल उपनिषदों में जो आत्मा का ज्ञान है। Therefore finally says सह कथम शोकमरति, to such Paramatma, how do you deserve to cry for? These are all Paramatma Lakshanas. And on that Paramatma, because of Dehadi Upadi, Jiva Bhava came. This will be subsequent explanation for Tara's question by Rama. She will ask a question, to that the answers are given. If the Deha is Jada, then the pure self is Ananda Swarupa, then who is going through all these miseries, all these bondages, all these struggles to do this, to do that, to get this, get that, disappointed, dejected, despondent, desperate, disturbed? Who is that fellow going through? A very $1,000,000 question she asks. This is called Vedanta. Vedanta or Atma Jnana is, Adhyatma Shastra is inquiring about the self, the pseudo self as well as a true self. And now this subject cannot be studied 10 minutes, 15 minutes as we are doing nowadays because of lack of time. We have to sit in one ashram, spend 1 year only to study thoroughly the Adhyatma Ramayana Shastra. I am praying to the Lord to give that opportunity so to that type of listeners. वो 2-4 भी हो जाए, बढ़िया सुबह दोपहर शाम 3-3 क्लास लगावे and revel in Rama Bhakti one side, other side the Adhyatma Jnana. जल्द से जल्द भगवान सारे झंझटों से दूर करो, ले जाओ, मेक मी डू दैट थिंग। फॉर मी आई एम प्रेइंग, आई कांट प्रे फॉर यू, यू प्रे वॉट एवर यू वांट। नाउ वी विल सी द मीनिंग ऑफ दीस श्लोकास एंड द क्वेश्चन बाय हर एंड हाउ भगवान स्लोली डेवलप्स द टॉपिक। नो ऐसे बातें ना कोई भी आचार्य को बताना है, पहले वो बिल्ड करना पड़ता है एटमॉस्फेयर को, दैट टेक्स टाइम एंड इट हैव टू प्रिपेयर द माइंड्स आल्सो ऑफ द ऑडियंस, देन स्लोली हैव टू कन्वे। लाइक ऑपरेशन करना है तो डॉक्टर पहले ऑपरेशन वर्दी बनाते हैं पेशेंट को। सो टू ए फ्लाइट इफ हैज टू बी टेकन ऑफ बाय पायलट, इट शुड बी एंश्योर्ड दैट इट इज एयर वर्दी। So too the listener should be listener worthy, speaker also. That's how the preparation takes. Let it take. हमको क्या चिंता है? We have no other projects. देश को प्रधानमंत्री देखभाल कर रहे हैं, है ना? राष्ट्र राज्य को मुख्यमंत्री देख रहे हैं. If they need our help, they will come and ask. तब तक let us be busy in our studying Shastra. And other people other than these two don't value us. Don't only these two value us, but they are busy in doing the work. So we are so free. कोई भी आकर आपको कुछ बात करते हैं, आपको उनको ऐसे ही करना है। तो प्रधानमंत्री को पूछो, प्राइम मिनिस्टर, मुख्यमंत्री पूछो या भगवान को पूछो, मेरे को नहीं पता, मैं तो अज्ञानी हूँ, ज्ञान पाने के लिए क्लास में जा रहा हूँ। सर्वं रामार्पणमं पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वंतरे अमृत कलशस्थाय सर्वामे विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णुवे नमः। ओम भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका वक्त चित्तकी गणागना रोगवरुत दंभोलिर्मृत्युदा रोगुठारिकाय नमो नमः। ओम नासे रोगरसो वीरा जवदन तनोत वीरा। ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः। ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः। ओम नमः शिवाय, 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 ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गस्त्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंह प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गस्त्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंह प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गस्त्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंह प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। राम नाम स्मरण राम 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 राम। ओम श्री देवी अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्माण्डसिद्ध्यर्थमस्मिन् क्षणे एव पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत देवी मातु दर्शन प्राप्ति द्वारा मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम समस्त भक्त साधकानां रक्षणार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थम श्री आद्य शंकराचार्य कृत श्री देवी अपराध क्षमापण स्तोत्रस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। Beautiful Devi Aparadha Kshamapana. With this text will be over. I'll have to take up something else for Parayanam. ओमत श्री आद्य शंकराचार्य कृत श्री देव्यपराध क्षमापण स्तोत्रम। ओम ओम न मंत्रम नो यंत्रम तदपि च न जाने स्तुतिमहो न चाह्वानं ध्यानं तदपि च न जाने स्तुति कथाः न जाने मुद्रास्ते तदपि च न जाने विलपनं परं जाने मातः त्वदनुसरणं क्लेशहरणं विधेरज्ञानेन द्रविणविरहेण लसतया विधेया शक्यत्वात् तव चरणयोर्याच्युतिरभूत् तदेतत् क्षन्तव्यं जननि सकलोद्धारिणि शिवे कुपुत्रो जायेत क्वचिदपि कुमाता न भवति पृथिव्यां पुत्रास्ते जननि बहवः सन्ति सरलाः परं तेषां मध्ये विरलतरलोऽहं तव सुतः मदीयोऽयं त्यागः समुचितमिदं नो तव शिवे कुपुत्रो जायेत क्वचिदपि कुमाता न भवति जगन्मातर्मातः तव चरणसेवा न रचिता न वा दत्तं देवी द्रविणमपि भूयस्तव मया तथापि त्वं स्नेहं मयि निरुपमं यत् प्रकुरुषे कुपुत्रो जायेत क्वचिदपि कुमाता न भवति परित्यक्ता देवा विविध विधि सेवा कुलतया मया पञ्चाशीतेः अधिकमपनीते तु वयसि इदानीं चेन्मातः तव यदि कृपा नापि भविता निरालम्बोलम्बोदर जननि कम्यामि शरणं श्वपाको जल्पाको भवति मधुपाकोपमगिरा निरातङ्को रङ्को विहरति चिरं कोटिकनकैः तवापर्णे कर्णे विशति मनुवर्णे फलमिदं जनः को जानीते जननि जपनीयं जपविधौ चिताभस्मालेपो गरडमशनं दिक्पटधरः जटाधारी कण्ठे भुजगपतिहारी पशुपतिः कपाली भूतेशो भजति जगदीशैकपदवीं भवानी त्वत्पाणि ग्रहणपरिपाटी फलमिदं न मोक्षस्याकाङ्क्षा भवविभववाञ्छापि च न मे न विज्ञानापेक्षा शशिमुखिसुखेच्छापि न पुनः अतस्त्वां संयाचे जननि जननं यातु मम वै मृडानि रुद्राणि शिव शिव भवानीति जपतः नाराधितासि विधिना विविधोपचारैः किं रोक्षचिन्तनपरैः न कृतं वचोभिः श्यामे त्वमेव यदि किञ्चन मय्यनाथे दत्से कृपामुचितमम्ब परन्तवैव आपत्सुमग्नः स्मरणं त्वदीयं करोमि दुर्गे करुणार्णवे शिवे नैतच्चटत्वं मम भावयेथाः क्षुधा तृषार्ता जननीं स्मरन्ति जगदम्ब विचित्रमत्र किं परिपूर्णा करुणास्ति चेन्मयि अपराधपरम्परावृतं न हि माता समुपेक्षते सुतं मत्समः पातकी नास्ति पापघ्नी त्वत्समानहि एवं ज्ञात्वा महादेवी यथा योग्यं तथा कुरु यथा योग्यं तथा कुरु इति श्रीमद् शंकराचार्य कृतं श्रीदेवी अपराध क्षमापण स्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम् ओम श्री मात्रे नमो नमः ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः प्राणाय अपानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे मध्ये हस्तपाद प्रक्षालनाचमनताम्बूल नीराजनान् दर्शयामि ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तम् अनुभाति सर्वं तस्य वासा सर्वमिदं विभाति ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे ॐ दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतारामभार्यायै तत्पुरुषाय ॐ आञ्जनेयाय नमो ब्रह्मदेव मंगलम गुरुदेव मे गुरुपद व्याख्यात बोल श्याम रामचंद्र भगवान की जय राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वास्तवात अंजलि योग श्रद्धात्म रामायण सूत संहिता शिवपुराण सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय श्री वेद व्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय श्री वेद व्यास इष्टामित्र वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास आदि रामायणाचार्य की जय श्री वेद व्यास वैशंपायन केवल ख्यात शंकराचार्य ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय हिरण्य गर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यास योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय बोलो वैशंदन की जय अधुनाथ महाराज की जय आस के आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती हृदय हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम अम्यम्यादि पराशक्ति ललिता माता की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक जिज्ञासु उपासक गण की जय थैंक्स फ्रेंड्स for giving another beautiful day. जय जय सीते जय जय राम जय जय राम सीता राम